What's up, comic book peeps? Detroit Madman's back. I've got a quick and dirty little comic haul this week. A couple pretty cool things from my Wednesday pickups. And I'm going to show a few books off from my Mile High haul. So first off, I've got this Deadpool Secret Wars number 3. Love that cover. Reminiscent of Secret Wars 8. Really neat looking cover. Did a good job on that. Next up, I picked up Airboy issue number 3. Somehow, I didn't get issue 2, and I was really looking forward to it. Issue 1 was a shocker. I picked this up completely on a suggestion from a podcast, at least the first issue, and I was so surprised by it that I forgot to add it to my pull list, though, and I guess issue 2 came out last week or the week before, and I completely missed it. But saw issue 3 there, grabbed it, and made sure to get it on my pull list. So now I got to go on the hunt for 2. Next up, the book of the week. This is actually probably one of my 2 or 3 favorite series right now. It's called We Stand on Guard. It is a Canada versus the United States. I thought this cover was a little reminiscent of Band of Brothers, if you remember that, the movie poster, or the DVD tin for that, which I thought was cool. And in both issues, issue 1, I would highly suggest picking this up if you haven't checked it out yet. Both of these issues, to me, had some really great turning points in the story where, like, I was on the edge of my seat almost. I actually read issue 2 driving home from the comic shop, reading about a page or 2 at every stoplight, since I have about 25 stoplights between me and the comic shop. So I'm not going to do any spoilers, but if I do a review on some comics, this is definitely going to be in the review video, because the artwork inside is amazing. It's cutting edge storytelling and has some great shocking stuff in there. So definitely pick those up. And then I was telling you guys that my comic shop has picked up several big collections since San Diego Comic-Con. Last couple of weeks, they've just got long boxes stacked to the ceiling, and as some of the issues have leaked out into the back issue bins, I've been vigilant. One thing that I've definitely been on the lookout for is my Amazing Spider-Man run, all the stuff I need under 200. Picked up some great Silver Age stuff lately, and now I'm on the lookout also for stuff in the Bronze and Copper Age as well. I get confused on the Copper Age. I think it starts at 1980. These were from the 70s, so I guess these would be Bronze. I picked up issue 179, and I picked up issue 180. 179 is a newsstand variant, and the reason I got these was because of the Green Goblin on the cover. These are just classic covers from when I was a kid. I do have issue 179 already, but it was not newsstand, so I have both now. And that's just, I love this cover. It was one of my favorite covers from when I was a kid. And then, obviously, that's a memorable one as well. And the best part about this, I got these for $3. But my buy of the day, the actual buy that I was so stoked about, like, ran to the counter with it, was this beautiful issue 58, Amazing Spider-Man. Look at that, J. Jonah Jameson on there. Classic cover. I paid $9.90 for this book. It's in great shape. I mean, this is one of the better conditioned books that I found in the back issue stuff and not on a wall at my comic shop. It looks great in Mylar because everything does, but I mean, this book looks awesome outside as well. And I'm really surprised that I found this. I found some more too. I just they just weren't as good as this one. So they have a sale upcoming in the next month, and I'm hoping that some of those Spider-Man issues are still there because I'm going to get some of them. So that was my buy of the day right there. And the inside of this book is clean too. It's one of the best back issue under $10 comics that I've been able to find on a non-sale day in a long time. I'm just stoked about that. Next up, I hit Half Price Books. As you can see, I got all this for $18.49. this first comic, these first two comics were 25 cents a piece. And these are Eclipse comics from, I think, the mid-'80s. And they are reprint issues to True Crime Stories or something like that. I actually really like the inside. There's about 4 or 5 stories. And they're all pre-code Golden Age stuff. So I was stoked about that. I like that kind of stuff. They were a quarter. What really pissed me off, though, is because these were only 25 cents, and this is the first time I've ever seen this at the half-price books that opened in my area. They put the price stickers directly on the books, and this one ripped when I pulled it off. This one I got off clean, but that really pisses me off. I don't know why they do that. Why not just make all comics that aren't in a bag and a board 25 cents? But at any rate, this one is awesome. This is one I really liked looking through. It has some great classic artwork in it. These stories are sinister. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on in here. So that's going to be fun to look through and actually sit down and read it instead of just browsing at all the pictures. I might even look for some more of these. That's pretty awesome. Next up, I found 3 Who's Who in DC for $1 a piece. And these ones were actually pretty good. There was more there. I said, I'm going to grab a few every time just to make sure that I continue this series, the ones that I like. And this was pretty cool. The Ghost. This issue specifically, you know, the funny thing is with DC is I really do not know these characters. So for the first time, I lay eyes on a lot of these guys. Is in these Who's Who books. And then, you know, they list where the first appearance was. And cranny goodness, that's some Jack Kirby stuff right there. Mr. Miracle #2, first appearance. I actually just picked that book up on my Hicktown haul. So you got Green Arrow here, a 5-page spread of Green Lantern in the Green Lantern Corps, which is really cool. Outside of Green Lantern, I don't really know the other dudes or dudettes. Another thing I just noticed for the first time, in the back of these Who's Who books is a synopsis of what universes you can find these characters in and what print runs and things like that. So I thought that was cool. Outside of just the book that was the first appearance. This one was pretty cool as well. So I'm glad the 3 that I grabbed were all good. Some of these characters are kind of interesting. That'll H for a Hero. I've seen some of that in Silver Age hauls, or Silver Age comic bins I've looked through recently. The Demon's in here. Deep Six, not familiar with that. Dead Man, really cool looking character. Dead Shot. Dawn Star. Dart, I don't know any of these heroines. Oh, Dark Side, check that out. That's really cool. Dark Opal, pretty neat looking. I don't know who that is. Dark Destroyer. Dark Circle. Oh, check this out, the Daily Planet. That's pretty cool. And then this was probably my favorite one that I picked up. I thought there was a lot of interesting, really cool looking characters in this one. This is the Fatal 5. Felicity, coming from Omega Men comic series. Fearsome 5. Look at this one. I like this one. Female Furies. And that's one of my favorite looking characters right now that I've found in DC. Big Barda. Haha, that's wild. The Fiddler, Pharaoh Lad. Look, check out all these fires. Firebrand, Firebrand again. Fire Hare, Firebug, Firefly. Fire Jade, Fire Hawk. Firestorm, obviously. Fire Lad. The Fisherman. Hey, the Golden Age Flash, that's cool. Flash. That's a Kirby looking. Forager. This is the Floronic Man. First appearance, Adam #1. Force of July. Batman and the Outsiders Annual #1. Forever People, some Kirby stuff. Forgotten Heroes, Forgotten Villains. Freedom Fighters. I just got Freedom Fighters #1 not too long ago. I pulled out of somewhere. Galactic Golem. Oh, Fury's kind of cool looking. Okay, this is just weird. The Gambler and the Gang. It's kind of goofy looking. So, that's pretty ugly. So that was cool. And then next up, I got Batman Annual 14 just because of the cover. It's a buck. Horrible artwork in this comic. The worst Batman artwork I've ever seen. I can't even tell you how bad this was. It's so bad that I don't even want to keep this comic. Just knowing the artwork that's inside, no matter how cool the cover looks. I just thought it was some of the worst Batman art I've ever seen. How horrific is that? This is a joke. Yeah, that was just bad. So, kind of cool looking Two-Face, but man, that comic's bad inside. And then check this out. For $1, I got Swamp Thing. These are in just sweet condition too. Number 70, amazing looking cover. Don't know who the cover artist is on these, but these are awesome. I'll have to look that up. I got Swamp Thing 72. That thing's just beautiful. And then this one blew me away. Swamp Thing 73. Just so cool looking. Yeah, I really love those covers. And then I picked up, there was a New 52 Batman issue number 21. One of the 0 years. And then issue 34, New 52. So I pretty much think for New 52 from about issue, I want to say maybe 12 or 15, all the way to 42, I guess. I'm almost complete for that Batman run, which is cool. And I've done that all at like half cover. But this was probably the pickup of the day for me in terms of half-price books, because this book right here is it's a huge, oversized book, as you can see. And it's the DC Comic Cover Girls. I got that just killer price. And guys, I've looked through this. I got to give this 2 thumbs up. If you like these oversized books, you love the artwork. I've been bidding on this. I haven't been able to win that comic. I highly suggest getting this book if you're a fan of the ladies. The artwork will blow you away. I've been trying to get one of these, man. I can't believe how much that comic right there costs. Try to find one of these on eBay. Wonder Woman 72. It's pretty cool. It's the history of all the girls on the DC covers. Hey, I just got this comic a few days ago. I've been bidding on this. Haven't been able to. I've come close. I've almost got a steal on this a couple of times on the Poison Ivy first appearance, and then I've been bidding on this recently too, and haven't been able to pull one of those off. Really love the Wonder Woman stuff, especially the early '70s stuff. I've got a couple. Been trying to win a few more. I've actually been bidding on some Golden Age Wonder Woman lately, and haven't won it, but I've been close. Like this Teen Titans cover. I love that era. And these Wonder Woman, these are the ones I like, the Diana Pryce ones. And this comic here is actually, I have access to one right now. It's 40% off of what he's asking. It's a lower condition one, has good eye appeal, and I'm going to pick it up soon because I know where it's at, and it's on sale right now. I love the bondage stuff. I have this comic here already. These are great. These are just amazing looking covers. Look at the phallic bomb. She's strapped to it. Stuff shooting off. Just amazing. So those are cool. Some of the newer Wonder Woman stuff I'm okay with. Like this stuff, that doesn't really do that much for me. Love this type of stuff. I do have some of the Lois Lane comics, and there's a few of them that do have cool covers, but for the most part, I don't really dig this type of stuff. These are just goofy to me, and I have a couple of them. This is more of the stuff I like when they're in more of a predicament instead of just standing around in front of stuff. This is pretty cool. That's pretty iconic looking. Neil Adams. Oh, check this out. I know about this. So, this comic, this is wacky. Check this out. I Am Curious Black, Lois Lane, and she goes into this contraption, and she becomes black. She turns African American for a day. How just wacky is that? I don't know if there's like a cult following on this comic for it being so far out, but I might have to put that on my list. Hey, this one's kind of cool. I like that Lois Lane. These are alright. And then Supergirl. There was something in this book I didn't even know existed. I've been actively trying to get Batman Adventures, Superman Adventures covers that I really like, and I didn't know there was a Supergirl adventure, so that was a cool thing to find out. These are kind of wacky, but something I like about these. That's a good. I love that cover there. There's a swipe to that Crisis cover. There's a. And this I saw this. I thought of the Miss Marvel cover for some reason. So I don't know if those are swiped of each other, which way, one way or another. I don't know. These are okay. I like this older stuff. I've got the variant homage to that cover. That's kind of cool. That Catwoman. I like this. I love that costume on the old Batwoman. I've got a comic with. Just picked up a comic recently with that costume on the cover. I like this. I'm trying to track some of that stuff down. That comic right there I bid on and not won. I bid every week on these, and I'll bid every week on those. I have to find out. I guess I'll have to up my comfort zone. I like this comic. I'm going to have to find that one. These are all good. They're really cool. Trying to get this. I've been trying to get that for a couple of months. The Joker's Daughter, so love that cover. That one's kind of cool. First time I've ever seen that Mona Lisa Catwoman. And I've dug through some Catwoman boxes before. I was the high bidder on this book today. Tuners 36. He's still got tons of books up there on eBay, guys. You got to go check him out. But I lost, unfortunately. I've got that swipe on that one. Trying to get this book, obviously. I think I have this one here. I just picked that one up. I got this one for, God, oh, that's like a steal. I got this for like $3. Nice condition. So yeah, guys, that was a good one too. Check that out. I got this one. I always see this book in my searches because I always search for, I think I've got Batman 28 on my, I have one of the 428s on my searches, and this book always comes up in there. These are weird. What the hell is that? Oh, so check this out. I don't know shit about Preacher. Everybody, this completely passed over me in my collecting life. And so these were pretty cool covers. Look at this one. So I got to find out about Preacher. Everybody says I got to check that out. 100 Bullets. That's like a San Francisco 60s throwback. Fables. Look at that cover. How awesome is that? I didn't mean to go through this book page by page, guys, but it's so awesome. I can't help myself. Look at Zatanna. I'm actually just finding out about this character, and really interests me to learn more. And I've seen some cool covers. Mr. Miracle. I've been picking a couple of his books up lately. Birds of Prey. Well, there you go. There's a full book review, page by page, of this book. I liked it so much. I'm going to highly suggest you guys go out and get this. Hopefully you get it for the price I got it for, which was $6.99. I guess I'll show you a few books from my Mile High haul. Well, this right here is a Jack Kirby Marvel Spotlight. It's a spotlight on Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. I actually read it. It's really good. It's probably, I don't know, maybe like 20 pages, maybe 22 pages. It felt like it read really fast, but it does have some great artwork and story in it about the old Marvel stuff, and even has some great stuff about Simon and Kirby and Captain America in it. And I've read a lot of these type of books, and this one was really cool. So check this out. As you guys know, and I like showing these off because they were so hard to find. And I got all these in the wild. All my Marvel milestones. I'm almost there on the collection. I got the Spider-Mans. I got the Avengers. Tales of Suspense. Iron Man. Hulk. The Fantastic Four issues. X-Men. And yeah, so these came out in like, I want to say around 2000 or something. And then in around 2005, 2006, they had another second series that came out. And I was able to pick some up at Mile High. I've never seen any of these out in the wild, so I said I'm just gonna go ahead and pick them up so I can get my collection almost completed. And I got this near mint Secret Wars 8. It's beautiful cover, really dark colors. It was shocking when it came out of the package and I pulled it out of the box how awesome it looked. And this one is these are reprints of Secret Wars 8 and Journey into Mystery Annual number 1, which is the origin of Hercules. Next up, I got the Beast and Kitty Pryde Marvel Milestone. This is from 2006. Then I got the Ultimate Spider-Man. This one was from 2006 as well. And this one features Ultimate Spider-Man number half, Ultimate X-Men number half, and Human Torch number 2 with the, I believe it was Mantor or something. I don't forget what the origin was. It says it up at the top there. And then this one's really awesome. I do have this comic I picked up recently, but it's got Marvel Comics Presents on the cover. But it also has Uncanny X-Men number 201 in it, and Captain America Comics number 1 and 2. So I'm stoked about that one. I haven't ripped these open yet. And last but not least, Spectacular Spider-Man. This is Spectacular Spider-Man Adventures number 114, Uncanny X-Men number 213, and another Human Torch reprint. So this features Captain Britain, Psylocke, and the Submariner origins in it. So that's that, guys. Hope you like the haul. I will be trying to do hauls on Wednesdays now. I do have a con this weekend. There's a huge con that is going to be a couple hours drive away. I think I'm going to hit it down in Stockton, California. Stockton. A lot of artists there. And maybe find some deals. And then my goal going forward is to do my haul videos during the week when I get my Wednesday pickups. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Enjoy the comics, guys. It's such a fun hobby. And peace out, Detroit Madman.